Dreams. A teenage girl's secret feelings for her female teacher are unexpectedly uncovered, shaking her family and forcing them to confront hidden truths. Dreams, a Norwegian drama directed by Dag Johan Haugerud, takes an intimate and emotional look at love, identity, and the power of self-expression. This film doesn't just follow a young girl's romantic awakening, it reveals how one story can ripple through generations, forcing everyone to confront their own hidden truths. Dreams centers on Johanna, played by Ella Overby, a teenager who secretly documents her passionate crush on her French teacher, played by Salome Mnetu. When her mother and grandmother unexpectedly read her writings, they are both shocked and deeply moved. As Johanna navigates her feelings of love and self-discovery, her family is forced to reflect on their own unfulfilled desires and lost opportunities. Dreams is selected for the main competition at the 75th Berlin International Film Festival, where it will compete for the Golden Bear and have its international premiere on February 19, 2025. Little Trouble, girls. What happens when a shy teenager is thrown into a world of tradition, faith, and unexpected emotions? Little Trouble Girls, releasing in 2025, is a captivating coming-of-age movie that explores identity, friendships, and self-discovery in a Catholic school setting. The story follows 16-year-old Lucia, played by Jara Sofia Ostan, a quiet and reserved student who enrolls in her school's prestigious all-girls choir at her mother's insistence. There, she meets Anna Maria, played by Mina Schweiger, an older, confident student who introduces her to a new way of seeing the world. When the choir heads to a convent for a weekend rehearsal, Lucia is drawn to a charming restoration worker, stirring emotions that challenge her beliefs and sense of self. Directed by Urshka Jukic in her feature film debut, Little Trouble Girls blends religious tradition with youthful rebellion in a deeply personal and emotional journey. A co-production between Slovenia, Italy, Croatia, and Serbia, the film is set to premiere at the 75th Berlin International Film Festival on February 14, 2025. This movie promises an emotional and thought-provoking experience, one that will resonate long after the credits roll. The Wedding Banquet. A fake wedding marriage like the perfect solution until emotions get in the way. The Wedding Banquet, releasing in 2025, is a modern reimagining of Ang Lee's 1993 classic, blending humor and heartfelt moments. The story centers on Angela, portrayed by Kelly Marie Tran, and her girlfriend Lee, played by Lily Gladstone. Facing challenges with IVF, they devise a plan involving their friend Min, who is under pressure to return to Korea. Angela and Min decide to stage a sham wedding to secure Min's green card and fund another round of IVF for Lee. However, this ruse becomes complicated as family expectations and personal feelings intertwine. Directed by Andrew Ahn, the movie delves into themes of cultural identity, queerness, and the lengths people go to for family and love. Premiering January 27, 2025 at the Sundance Film Festival, The Wedding Banquet has garnered attention for its fresh take on a beloved story. With a talented cast and timely themes, this film is poised to be a standout in 2025's cinema landscape. Close to September. Some Encounters Change Us Forever. Close to September, a Spanish short drama directed by Lucia Romero, tells the story of Alejandra, a young woman stuck in the routine of her family's coastal camping resort. She flirts with tourists and cares for her siblings. But when she meets Amara, her world turns upside down. Starring Ana Barja as Alejandra and Isabel Rico as Amara, the movie explores love, identity, and self-discovery. Amara, a confident city girl, awakens something new in Alejandra, sparking deep emotions and unresolved questions about her past. As their connection deepens, Alejandra must decide whether to keep living as she always has or embrace change. Premiering at the 75th Berlin International Film Festival on February 15, 2025, Close to September is already making waves. Competing for the Golden Bear for Best Short Film and the Teddy Award, this beautifully crafted film promises to leave a lasting impact. Will Alejandra follow her heart, or will fear hold her back? Close to September is a must-watch for anyone who loves emotional, thought-provoking Sapphic stories. Lesbian Space Princess. What if your ex-girlfriend got kidnapped by a group of villains, and you were the only one who could save her? Lesbian Space Princess, an Australian animated comedy directed by Emma Hobbs and Leela Varghese, takes audiences on a hilarious, action-packed, and unapologetically queer space journey. The movie follows Syra, an introverted space princess who is left heartbroken when her girlfriend, Kiki, dumps her for being too needy. But when Kiki is suddenly kidnapped by the straight white Malians, a forgotten group of bitter incels, Sarah is forced to embark on a daring rescue mission. With only 24 hours to save her, Sarah must retrieve her royal labrise, one of the most powerful weapons in the galaxy. Syra teams up with Willow, a runaway pop idol, and a sarcastic spaceship as they battle strange foes while she faces her own self-doubt. Premiering at the 74th Berlin International Film Festival in February 2025, Lesbian Space Princess is set to become an instant Sapphic cult classic. Hot Milk. What happens when a journey for healing turns into a path of self-discovery? Hot Milk is a drama that explores the tangled bond between a mother and daughter set against the scorching Spanish coast. Directed by Rebecca Lenkiewicz and based on Deborah Livy's novel, the movie blends mystery, passion, and the pursuit of freedom into one unforgettable story. Sophia, played by Emma Mackey, a 25-year-old woman, has spent her life caring for her mother, Rose, played by Fiona Shaw, who suffers from a mysterious illness. They travel to Spain, seeking treatment from the enigmatic doctor, Gomez. While Rose focuses on her recovery, Sophia finds herself drawn to the alluring and free-spirited Ingrid, a seamstress who awakens feelings and desires she has long suppressed. As Sophia and Ingrid grow closer, Sophia begins questioning her future, torn between duty and desire. With breathtaking cinematography and deep emotional stakes, Hot Milk promises a gripping experience. Premiering at the 75th Berlin International Film Festival on February 14, 2025, this film will leave audiences reflecting on love, identity, and independence. Sally. Sally tells the story of astronaut Dr. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space, who overcame doubt and prejudice to inspire science and women's empowerment. It also highlights her 27-year secret relationship with Tam O'Shaughnessy, revealed only after her passing. Christy Martin biopic. The movie, a yet-to-be-titled biopic, is an upcoming American biographical sports drama about America's best-known female boxer, Christy Martin, who will be played by Sydney Sweeney. The movie chronicles the boxing star's rise to becoming America's most well-known female boxer in the 1990s, and later the attempted murder of her by her husband. Mother Mary. Mother Mary is an upcoming American epic melodrama film written and directed by David Lowery. The movie follows the relationship between a fictional musician, played by Anne Hathaway, and a famous fashion designer, played by Michaela Cole. Perfect. Perfect tells the romantic drama story of a wealthy, pregnant woman, played by Julia Fox, living out an escapist fantasy at a scenic yet tired-looking lakeside resort in California. During a time when climate change has affected the water supply, she falls in love with a younger woman starting her life over, played by Ashley Moore. Their relationship is tested by social turmoil and conflicting views on the future. Like and subscribe for more videos about women loving women.